दोस्तों और मांगू मैं मौला से क्या, क्या ये कम है कि मेरे खुदा ने मुझे, क्या ये कम है कि मेरे खुदा ने मुझे अपने महबूब का उम्मती कर दिया।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء وخاتم النبيين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my viewers. Today I'm here to discuss on a very important topic. Brother Shams Uddin, who is a da'i, who is a revert from Qadianiat to Islam, alhamdulillah, a few years ago, who has dedicated his life on research and then presenting that research to the Qadianiats and inviting them to accept the true Islam. I came across one of his videos recently in which he has discussed the topic of use Aasaf. Now for the viewers who don't know who use Aasaf is, in fact many Qadianis are just aware of the name, this is very interesting. The video that he talks about, in which he talks about use Aasaf, is very comprehensive. It's in 3 parts, and if you subscribe to Brother Shams Uddin's channel, you will be able to see in 3 parts a comprehensive research on what use Aasaf was. Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani has presented use Aasaf as Isa ibn Maryam, Isa the son of Mary, the one who is referred to in Quran, and the Prophet all the Muslims believe. It is interesting to know that for the first 52 years of his life, Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani believed and preached that Isa ibn Maryam is alive, he is up in the heavens, he was taken up alive, and he will return close to the day of judgment. However, after 52 years, for certain motives that we know that he had, he completely changed it 180 degrees and started to claim that Isa ibn Maryam has died, he will not return, and he himself presented himself as the alternative, the one who was the promised Messiah, Masih Ma'ud as they call in Arabic, and he wrote about himself in the books. It was very interesting to see that he presented a grave in Khaniar in Srinagar, which is in Kashmir, in the Indian occupied Kashmir. He presented that grave as the grave of Isa alayhi salam, Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam. And he also claimed that this knowledge has been revealed to him by a wahi, it's a divine knowledge told to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is obviously a false claim as all Muslims know, but he attributed this knowledge to a wahi. Interestingly, this video talks about in detail by Brother Shams Uddin, this video talks about in detail about that grave, and I myself, I'm a personal witness to this grave. Many of my viewers will be surprised to know this. Half of my family lives in Srinagar in Kashmir, and one of my aunt, the eldest aunt, she is from Khaniar, from Mohalla Khaniar. I have visited Khaniar. My last visit was there in 1983, and I have visited 3 shrines there. There is not one in Khaniar, there are 3, and I visited all 3 shrines, and I remember distinctly visiting this grave. At that time it was possible to go up to the building of the grave. My auntie's family, they have lived in Khaniar, they are Naqshbandi, they are from Naqshbandi family. They have lived there for centuries, and when I put this claim to them that Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani has claimed that this is the grave of Isa, they said it's preposterous, it's not possible, nobody knows about this. So this also got my interest of Brother Shams Uddin, the research that he's done. And why is it so important? It's so important because he exclusively talks about wahi, that this knowledge was revealed to him by wahi. And what Brother Shams Uddin has done, and I met him recently and I recorded something with him as well, which you will see very soon. He states that this is a wahi, and if it can be proven, this is what the main point, the punchline of Brother Shams Uddin's video is, that if it can be proven that the grave is not of Isa alayhi salam, Isa ibn Maryam, then the claim of wahi by Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani is a falsified claim, and therefore he cannot be any promised Messiah, any Mahdi, any, whatever he claimed a whole lot of 9 yards of different titles. So he can't be any but except a false messiah, a false prophet. And today we're going to discuss this. For example, I have this reference here with me. In his Ruhani Khazain's reference, this is volume number 18, page number 361. In this he talks about a book. The book is called Kamaluddin. And he said that Isa ibn Maryam was used Aasaf. This story has been mentioned in this Kamaluddin book. And anybody who is interested should read Kamaluddin, should read the book Kamaluddin. Well, today we have here with us the book Kamaluddin, as you can see. And when we went through this, I went through this myself and I read the story. On its page number, I think 386, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But you can check it, and I can put the reference in the comments of this video as well. It is something amazing mentioned. Yus Aasaf was born of a king. He is the son of a king. Now the story continues, and I'm not going to go in details. This will be a very long video. Surprisingly, in this very book, the only proof that Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani gave, Kamaluddin book, this book is, you can get it. It's available. It's printed and published. If you read through this book, you will be able to see the whole story of Yus Aasaf, who he was, how was he born. He was born as a prince of a king, and the king himself was a pagan. Long story, I'm not going to go in details. Surprisingly, he claimed that Isa ibn Maryam is Yus Aasaf. The Qur'an says that Isa ibn Maryam was born without a male father, a human father. He was just conceived miraculously by Maryam alayhi salam. And Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani said that in this book it is confirmed that he is Isa ibn Maryam. Well, the book says that he was born as a son to a king. Very interesting. So that falsifies